If you're struggling with a tight lower back, do this 5-minute mobility with me and I promise it'll be feeling better by the end. We're going to start off by getting onto our backs. Legs straight onto your back. Going to lift one leg up into 90 degrees and we're going to cross it over the body. You can use your hand to just increase that stretch. So we're starting off this mobility just by getting some movement into the spine. Go back to the first side, so leg up. Allow it to drop. Just go as far that's comfortable so you can feel that stretch across the lower back. You might feel it into the glute as well. Good, then what we're going to do is go back to the first leg, place our hands around the top of our knee, keeping that bottom leg flat on the floor. Going to hug that knee in towards our chest and release out. Swap onto the other side, clasp the knee, hug into the chest and stretch out. Back to the first side and stretch and on to the second side. Brilliant. Now we're going to come up onto our knees, so just roll around onto your hands and knees. You want your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hip. We're going to go into some cat-cows, quite a common mobility movement, this one. It's going to arch the spine one way, tuck the chin in, pull the shoulder blades apart. Then we're going to go the other way, stick the bum to the ceiling, drop the head back and curve the spine. And again for me, nice and slowly. And bum to the ceiling. And one more for me. Good, now you're going to keep your hands where they are. I want you to sink your hips, your bum back onto your heels. There we go. So from here, we're going to take one hand and we're going to twist up and round. So we're going to get a twist in the thoracic spine and then come back round. Place the hands together. So leave this hand on the floor, take the other hand up and round. Look at that back hand. Again, you're going to feel a nice bit of movement in that thoracic spine. Lovely. Then from here, we're going to go into a cobra. So slide forwards onto the floor. Then you're going to come up onto your elbows, into your cobra. Good. And you're going to push back off your hands. Sit your bum back on your feet again. And with your hands, you're going to pull into the floor. So pull your hands into the floor. And that's going to give you a nice lat stretch as your bum pulls back onto your feet. Relax the head in the middle. Feel that stretch. Keep remembering to breathe. Good. Back forwards. Going to go into the cobra again. So chest on the floor. Then lift the chest up. A few deep breaths. Good. Push up off your hands. Bum back towards your feet. Again, pull your hands against the floor. Feel that stretch in the back. Relax the head. Back up onto all fours. Okay, now we're going to take your right hand and we're going to place it through the hole between our knee and our arm. We're going to drop that shoulder to the floor and pull against it. So you're going to feel the stretch across the upper back. Often called thread the needle if you've done any parties or things like that. Good, back to the centre, onto the other side. Hand through, pull against the shoulder, feel that stretch in the upper back. Back to the centre, once more. And back to the final side. Come back up, sit back on your heels. One last one just to finish off. Take one hand, place it across your leg. Take the other hand up and over into a side bend. You want to pull against your leg slightly so you can get into a nice stretch. You're going to feel that mainly down the side. It might go into your lower back as well. Feel that stretch. And back out. Other side, so other hand on the leg. Reach up, over to the side. And back up. Repeat that again for me, back to the first side. and back round and to the second side. And 3. Nice quick back mobility sequence for you. Hopefully your back's feeling better for that again. Repeat it a few times a week and you're definitely going to see an improvement with your back.